Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to activate Fiori. I'm using ehp8, and according to my previous one of the articles, I think I have shared that sometimes the instance number is missing. So it's simple to resolve this. Go action, properties, just type in the host name here, type in the instance number, say edit, say OK. That's just going to take a second, and you see that it's already added. So okay, so you can start that. All right. Okay, so you need to log in. Okay, so this is the first transaction, STC01. All right, so the same screen. Okay, so to begin with, we are going to run some of the task list. One would be the Fiori Launchpad Initialization. Just search for that. I mean, we can't possibly remember all the task names, so it's easy for us to just find it. Okay, that's okay, so that's the one, Fiori Launchpad Initial Setup. All right, actually other thing would be ensure that gateway is already running. If not, we can do that later as well. So to check that, it will be smgw. It should be opening up now. So there are no active connections as of now. That's fine. So let's minimize that and run this task list. There won't be anything to change as of now. You can use the default parameter values. Well, the set profile I already set my HTTP and HTTPS ports. You can see that SM, ICM. Alright, so here you see that it's already set for 8000 and 8100. Alright, so I don't need to be doing anything regarding that. So I can skip these two, and the rest I can just run it. So just execute them. So that's performing the tasks. So while it's doing that, couple of things that are going to be happening. So prepare. So basically there will be a transport request created for this, and then a gateway system will be created with local. This being the embedded setup, so it will be local. Activate gateway or data services for Launchpad. Right. Then we have activate HTTP services, SICF, activate HTTP services for UI5. And there's a scheduled job as well, and finally adding the Launchpad to as a favorite to the current user. Okay, so it's almost done. It'll all be showing green color, green check boxes rather, so that's a good sign. Okay, we are done. Okay, we can go back now, and there's one more task list that we have to run. That would be the gateway configuration. Let me see. Okay, basic configuration. You can just run that once. So you can see that it's going to activate the necessary SICF services, cleanup, configuration, and report, and so on. Well, we don't actually have a virus profile, so we are going to uncheck that. Metadata cache, yes. So you can just run that, or you can just schedule it as a job as well. will be scheduled immediately to be run in the background. Okay, so refresh, 3 to 5 seconds. Okay, all the tasks are run. There is one more final one we need to run. ECC gateway. One client setup in one client. Probably most of the steps we have already run through with them. So activate services and so on. So you can see that we can uncheck that. Couple of we can uncheck that as well. So a couple of new things are actually the services we can add in now. So but as of now I don't have any OData services to be activated. That we'll look at another post. So we have already done that. Okay, so but it's like no harm in redoing it because it's already done. So let's just do that. So you see that since these are already done, it won't actually bother to do it again. It's very fast. The last step would be maybe yes, so it's done. So basically this application index schedule job or calculation of SAP UI5 application index, that's it. Alright, so we are done. So now if you actually do go back to the gateway, so you can see that there's already a connection established. So there's a connection already established. So now let's try to access the Launchpad. Okay, so just double click on that. It's gonna say allow. So this is the full URL, but it's gonna go to, let me adjust the screen size here. Okay, so that's already saved, so I'm just going to say log on. It's going to take a while the first time due to a lot of backend process running for the first time. Cache need to be populated for the first time, so a lot of activities will be performed. So you actually see here there's a lot of processes running simultaneously in the dialog instance, so you can see that a lot of things are happening in the back end. So that's fine. In the meantime, we can actually do it. So it's gonna come back. Let's see. Yeah, let's give it a while. Once it's back, I can actually show you. We still do need to activate some services from SICF, but we do get an error, and I'll show you how to find that error and how to activate the service to resolve that error. So we have the Launchpad loaded after quite a bit. Yeah, we are not using HTTPS, so that's the reason why we are getting this not secure warning here. That's fine. I will try to get a self-signed certificate and update in another post as well. There's supposed to be a tar loading up here. Well, to see what's happening, you can press F12 in Chrome and you'll be able to see what's exactly happening there. Well, I guess it's still loading. First time. Okay, so there you go. So we can see that you're able to find App Finder and everything. So we sign out. Let's go to, oh yeah, so you see this, there's an error here. because by right we are supposed to see couple of tiles by right, but we are not seeing. That is two things: our user is not authorized with any tiles. Okay, so let's fix that. Let's go here and first of all open pfcg, and in this window let's go to SU01 to assign the necessary roles to access those tiles. We already activated those tiles in the task list in the backend OData services and gateway services, so you don't need to actually redo it again. Okay, so let's go to EQ, change. Okay, the role which you will be looking for is UI2. Press F4 on that. It's gonna come out. Oh no, it's sorry, it's a composite role. There are two roles, admin and user roles. Yes, so I'm just making sure that they exist. So fine, both of them exist, that's good. So go to roles, F4, star UI2 star. Yep, choose these two. Okay, so the single roles on top of the composite roles are added. Say okay. And the most important thing that I want to show you guys is that you see there's an error here. So it's basically telling me that there's a service called get server info that is forbidden. So 403 is basically forbidden, which means it doesn't exist, which is very likely that it does exist but it's not activated, right? Okay, that's good. User comparison is done. Okay, now let's go to SICF and look for get server info. Service name, drop down, server I. Yep, that's the one. And activate the specific service. So that's the service ESINA. Right, so activate the service. Yes, I want to activate everything required for that. Activated. Now if you actually refresh it, you should be able to see all the required tiles, hopefully. Okay, we save them. Okay, it's taking a bit of a time. That's fine. Okay, something. All right. So you see, we have all the tiles that is required by the Launchpad admin group are showing up now. All right. So that's how you activate Fiori in EHP8. And by the way, since we're on this topic, I just want to show which version of the front-end server, and Fiori 4.0, by the way, that is the latest to date. Okay, let me show that as well and wrap this up. Okay, product version. So I have 75010. It's a POI 752, which is very latest, and front-end server 4.0. Right, this is very latest as well, and HP8 stack 9. Right, so everything is patched to the latest, and this is how you activate the new versions. I hope this will be helpful. Any questions, feel free to ask me in the below comments. I'll try to help as much as I can. Thank you. Bye.